Hey everybody, Joe here. Want to check out a puzzle today by Mellow Robinson. It is called Region Sum and Quadruples Chaos. And we have a chaos construction puzzle. We are in a 9 by 9. We're dividing the grid into 9 orthogonally connected regions and fill every cell with a digit from 1 to 9 so there aren't repeats in a row, column, or region. Region sum lines, region borders split a blue line into segments, and every segment on a line has the same sum. Disconnected segments in the same region are summed separately. Right, so if it leaves the region and then comes back into it, then it'll be two separate sums. Let's see. Or it would be the same sum two times. So if these two are in the same region, the line is entering it twice. These will sum the same as these, etc. Every line crosses at least one region border. Different lines may have different sums. Different full lines may have different sums. Quads. Digits in a white circle must appear at least once in the 4 surrounding cells. So these can only be 1, 2, 3, 4. These can only be 1, 2, 3, 5. These can only be 2, 3, 6, 9. This has 5, 6, 7. So those will be there. And these have 8, 9. They will be there. Eight, 9 will be somewhere there. Could make a combo, but they could both go on that line. The 1 could be over here as well. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 also. Okay, so these are 8, 9 in a diagonal. Three and a 3. So these two bottom rows are full up on 3s. These two columns are full up on 3s. So one of this 3 will be over here. So this is going to make this kind of a full quadruple, if you will. Seven is also done there. 4, 5, 6. 4 could be there, or that could be one of the other lows, and that could be 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think 2 is done in that column. That's okay. These 8, 9s are making a combo in that row. Okay, I think that's about all I can do at the moment with Sudoku stuff. Now I probably need to think about some region sums and how to start a couple regions, possibly. Every line crosses at least one border. That makes sense, or else how could it be a region sum line? And so this cannot be a single digit. Oh, actually, no, that's not true. Maybe it is. Because if this is a region, like if these two are in a region, okay, this single digit I don't think can be in a region all by itself. Because then, like if this was a part of it, then it would be at least 11. Right, so this is not going to be sticking into a region on its own. So it will need to be at least 13. And it could go all the way up to 16. If it had another, it would be 19. And if it did have a 19, then I think it would need 7. That's only 10. So if it had this one as well, I think it would not be able to be made. The maximum here is 22. This is 10. And we couldn't get 12. The max, well, what about lower? Lower would be probably, like, we could do 20. Or that would be even harder to reach, though. So maximum is 22, 9, and 13. This is 10. That would be, we couldn't make 12 there. So I think these two are a region, as in it gets cut right there. So our sum is anywhere from 13 to 16. We could make 13 there. Or we could use 3. What about this side? This side, we could have 2 digits. But we could only have 2 digits. Does that matter? Or no, is that true? We could have 4 and then 3. We could make 13 with 9, 4. But then we would have 6 left over. So that would be kind of hard to get to. So it's not 9, 4. Actually, alright, these are 10. those have a maximum of 22, which is 32. So we could have 16 and 16. So if that is 13, that was 13, it would have to be 7, 6. So this would have to be 8, 5. But then we're not going to make, then we don't have 13 or 26. We have a max of 19. So they are in fact not 13. If it was 14, we would have to do 3. Can we make 14 here? 8 plus 6 could be 14. If it was 15, well, I guess the point is, we know it's not 13. If it's 14, it has to be 3. If it's 15, it has to be 3. If it's 16, it has to be 3. Or is it at least 3? I guess 16 could be one more. 11 plus 5. Or 13 plus 2. It's 3. 14. It would need, it could only have, actually 14 could have 6, 5, 1, 2. 11 plus 3. 1, 2. That would be 14. But then this would be 7. So that would not be okay. 13 plus 1 would be 9. I don't think I can make 14 work. Unless 7, 5, 2 works. That would be 1, 3, 4. That would be 8. That wouldn't work. So 14 does not work. Okay. 15. 15, if it was 5, 6, we could use 1, 3, and then we could have 4, 2, 9. So 15 would work in that way. else can I think of? Maybe 13 didn't work, so 14 is minimum. This one has to be at least 3. Possibly 4. This one, could it be orange? I guess it could be. Uh, well, I mean, no, it can't. It would only be able to get one. And it wouldn't be pink. Because pink would have to have at least probably 3, and then that one would be on its own. So this will be a different color over here. It could get a third. Actually, it will. It will get a third. Because 9-4 was not an option. But we can make all the way to 16 there. So we don't know about that one. We know it's not orange. So we can draw a box there. And there. Don't know if that's the correct place to start. But feels good. This one over here has a sum of 19 or 20. Those 4 are 11. So this is 19 or 20 in full. And you're not going to divide 19 in half. You're not going to divide it into thirds. So we're dividing this. This is 10. Which I think means that these 3 have to be 1. And these 2 have to be 1. Now I don't know if it'll do that, basically. These could be orange, though. That could be a different color. Or maybe even these could be orange, and that could be a different color. That is also possible, I think. These so far, this line is so far totaling 21. Oh no. Not quite. This line is 10 though. This 2 by 2, I should say, It's 10. So this is going to be 18 or 19. 19 is not going to get split. So we're looking at 18. We're not going to cut it 3 ways. So it's going to be another 10. So this is going to be with a region. And then that's not right. That's not right. 10, 18, or 19. Oh, right. It's 9. Okay, which means that is 8. So that is going to be 8, 1. And those will be 2, 3, 4. I just mathed wrong a little bit. So that is going to be 9. That could be green again, but we'll have to find that out later. This one was 10, I think. 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. Yeah. So that is 1, and this will be 2, 3, 5. So we get a 9 in that column. Our 1 is going along the bottom. The 1 can't be on this side, so it has to go there. And we have to get, I mean, that's still fine though. So there will be a 5 and 6 over here. These are between them. From that becomes an 8. So this cannot be 5. So we are 13 or 15. So if this was 5, 6, that cannot be 3. Oh, but it might be later. 14 or 15. Okay, well this is 10 at the moment. We can make a, we could still do that. If it's 14, it is 4. If it's 15, it's 2, 3. So 4 here would go with 5, 6. That would work. Did I say 4? Uh, 2, 3, 4 here would go with 5, 6. Yeah, that sounds good. If this was 4, making 14. That's 4 making 14. That would be 5 with a minimum of 11. So that cannot be 4. That is not 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So this does have to be green. And then I think 4 would be too high. That would be 16. So that becomes 2, 3. That becomes 4. And now this has to be 5, 6. Now this has to be 7. And we have 15s all around. Okay, that's nice. Did the 4 give us anything? There is a 7 on this line. We have a 2, 3 looking over here. So now we have a 2, 3 there. We have a 5, 6 there. A 5 needs to be around here, so it must go there. A 2 and a 3. Okay, that's alright. 2 and 3 are done in this column because this will have one as well. So this digit will be over here. This one will be over here with a 9. So this one, a 2, 3 goes with a 9, which means it's not 6. 6 will go here. So now we have a 6 here. And a 6 could still go on the line, but maybe not. We'll put a 5 in that column. That could still be a 7, as long as that was a 4. But it could be 4, 6, 7, 9. So what's left in this row? 4, 7, 9 for that one. Okay. What else? What do we have over here? A 1, 8. Two, 3. 5 is on this line with a 6. So it needs to be, it would have to be 2, I think. as if it was cut there. Yeah. If it was cut here, no matter what it is, it would be 11, and that would not be possible. If it was cut here, then same thing. So it's going to be cut there. All these lines are going to start blocking my, although it seems okay. Um, can numbers repeat on a line? I think so. So that could be, oh no, that can't be 5. So never mind that idea. Oh, this wouldn't be anyway. Because then it couldn't be 5, 6 again. But okay, we'd still have a lot of options though. We could do 5, 4 and 6, 3. But this won't be 7. Because then that would have to be another 6. So 7 is going to go down here. And now we'll get a 7 there, which means something. It means that it means that it's 2 again. But we can't isolate the single down here. And we can't isolate this one because it's going to be at least 12. So that's going to be another region. And um so I think the 7, I guess it could be 7 2, or the 7 could be by itself. Can the 7 be, yeah, this could go either way, I guess. This could be by itself, or that could be by itself. Um yeah, I'll have to wait on that one, I think. Okay. So this is 12 or 13. Can this only be, yeah, this little cube is full. So possibles are, this is 12 or 13. We could have a 9 here if it's 3 only. We could not do 12 with 5, because it would need another 7. But we could have an 8 here. So we get an 8, 9. Oh, but we know 9 is up here. So that has to be 8. Now we can't make 11, so it has to be 13, which puts the 6 there and the 3 there. And now we know 3 is in one of those. And we get the 5 as well. This has a nice flow to it. Um, okay, that is good. That is good. The 8 has to be on here now. It could be on its own. It could not be on its own here, but it could definitely be on its own because it would need a 1 anyway with 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. But we could also be making a like a 9 or something. That would be, if this was a 1, it would be unable to be 7, 2. It would be unable to be 6, 3. So it would have to be 5, 4. And 5 would have to go in the corner. 4 would have to go there. But that's only if this is 1, 8. This is 1, 8. That is 4, 5. If one of these, if 7 was over here by itself, it cannot be 6, 1. It cannot be 4, 3. So it would have to be 5, 2. That would put 5 here, 2 here. That seems okay, but it's also very specific, like this was. And this row is 2, 3, 6, which is okay. I might just mark that though. I might mark this one too, actually. This was gonna be 4, 6, 7, 9. Mm, 4 ends up going here. Then this could not be 8, 1. That's if a 4 goes there. Something to try and remember. Only 1, 3? Let's see if I can maybe do some Sudoku. Probably not much to be done yet. Wishful thinking, maybe. I got a lot of 5s. Whole heap. Five can't go there. 5 can go there in the corner, right there, or all the way over there. 3 spots for it. If a 5 goes here, then that would have to be a 2. That's okay at the moment. This 9 could go on that line still. I don't see that being an issue. Hmm, 9 could be by itself. Maybe a 6-3 perhaps. Maybe something else. Totaling 9. What about, okay, I didn't even think about Sudoku earlier, but for the region. So green can't be here because it's already got a 1. So we'll get that. Now it doesn't mean it necessarily will go down. But it will give us a different region color there. Which I might just do orange again. It'll need out to its buddies. We could at least start that. And we know that that is a different region. Can it be green? No, it can't because it has a 2-3 already. It can't be orange because there's region borders there. So this will actually be a different color also, which I might just do yellow for. This one I guess could still be orange, however. Guess pink. Oh, pink can't be there. So pink. Could end up going down there though, maybe. No? Could it end up going over there? Possibly, but that's as far as it would go. And that's only, well, I guess I need to wait on that. Pink is getting kind of cramped here because it can't get the 5. It can't get this 8 because it would have to get that 5 and it can't. It can't get the 7 because it would have to get that 6, which it already has. So I think pink might have to venture out this way, but it's not guaranteed yet. This could be yellow as well, if it got that. This will not be a 2 or a 3. Wait a minute. This one, no, it won't, because this one will go here. So this cannot be a 2 or a 3. It is 4 or 9. And it can't be 9, not only because it sits right there, but because it would make it 14, and that would have to have an 8. So this does become 9 total. And now that cannot be yellow. So I want to, but this also becomes 3 to make 9. So that one becomes 3. And this will be a 2-4 pair. And I said I wanted to draw a border here. Because yellow cannot take that. Or it would have to take that, and it already has a 4. It can also not take another 3. It could, oh, so it can't get that either. Because it would have to take it. Okay, so, this could still be green. But this is going to be a new color again. And I think would be alright to do pink there. But the maximum pink can go. Oh, that's maybe not true. I guess pink could go like that and leave. Maybe all the way over here or something. Possibly. Well, but that is part of it, at least. Depends where this one gets split. If this is 7 on its own now, though, is this one unable? If that is 7 on its own, then this would be unable to be 6-1 or 4-3, and it wouldn't be 5-2 because 5 would have to go here, and there's a 2 in the column. So, although a different number could be, I guess like an 8 could be there though. So I can't say it can't be cut there. That could be 8, that could be 7, that could be 1. Hmm. Cruel and unusual. And look, what did I say earlier? I don't think this can be 8-1 now. Because this would be unable to be 6-3. It would be unable to be 7-2. It would be unable to be 8-1 because it's looking right at it. And it would be unable to be 4-5. Which doesn't mean that it can't be 2 cells, but it means the 1 does not go up there. The only thing left in this row now is 1, 2, and 9. Which I think I'll go ahead and mark. Nine can be made up in 3 cells. If it's a 2, it definitely needs to grab at least 1. Do I need to revisit any of my bubbles? I don't think so. Okay. Now what? Sudoku. Why'd I say this could not? Oh, right, because that cannot be 8-1. That is valid. One still has a lot of choice down there. Although, in this row, it has to be one of those. Seems okay though. What did I say about if this was 8? Mm, does this go as a number? Could. Could be 10. Probably has more possibilities than that. Could be 14. It could be quite a few, I think. 2, 4. That got placed. Guess we could have, well, we can't have another one there. I guess around these bubbles, though, if they're not full, they could have, like this might have, um, 2. No, it doesn't. I guess all these are fully marked. It seems like everything is satisfied on the bubbles. Okay. So down here, it is not 2 or 3. Neither is that. Let me do this one first. So it's not 1 through 5, it's 6, 7, or 8. It's 7 or 8 only. But this one can be 2, 4, 5, or 9. This one can be 1, 7, 8, 9. So 9 will not be in the middle. 9's not going to be here. 9 could go here, because it could be by itself. Was 7, 2. Uh, 7 is unable to be here, though, because it has to be around that bubble. If this is 8, this would not work for 8, would it? I don't believe so. Because it would either be on its own, and we can't have 1 here, or it would be 10. So this becomes 1, 9, and if it's 9, then it is on its own with 7, 2. If it is 1, then it has to go with 7 to make 8. So that is all that can be. So the question is, where does it split? Or maybe a better question is, what can't go everywhere else? So 5 got dropped down to here or here. Did anything else take a bigger hit? It would be a 4 maybe. 4 is looking like those 3. Give me one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These can't be 7. So two of these 3 marked cells are 4 and 5. I don't think I can do better than that yet, though. So is the split there? Maybe pink would grab it and then go out. Oh, okay, right. Right. Um, Pink can only go out to there, maximum. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That has to be pink. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it would be forced out there. Which means it's gonna have to touch. Which means that has to be the breakdown. And it's gonna have to close so it does not trap in whatever color that belongs to. And it can't grab there because of the boundary. So it needs to come on out. And this, I believe, now becomes 7, 2. I think that's its only option. So that will be 7, 2, 9. This will be... Can that be yellow? I think that could be yellow. That could definitely be yellow. But it is a color. Pink cannot have 3, though. It can't have 4. Oh, man. It's not that pink, so I'm going to change that. Orange looks alright. Now watch orange come down this way. Okay. So is that green? Could be. This has orange though too, because of the region sun. And now, that had a border there, so it can't go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 more to go. We don't have very many more digits to go. We have 1, 4, 9. Yes, these 4 and 9. One, 1, 4, 9. So that has to be 1. So now we need 4 and 9. So a 4 will have to be in one of those. 9 could be there. It could be 9, 4, or 9 here, 4. Uh, basically, I guess I'm saying that it has this cell. It's either 9 here, 4 here, or 9 here, 4 here. Both of which has that cell. So pink, if it was to, even though it can't, it will have to come out this way eventually. Even if it did take all these, even though it can't, it would still have to go out there. Uh, that is 4 or 9. It's a shame that can be yellow. Can this be pink? No. So this is a new color. This cannot be very many digits now. It can't be 1 through 5. It is 6, 7, 9. It can only be orange if it's 9. This is only a 4 or a 9 because it's orange. If this is pink, it would be 7 or 9. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh, what about here? That can still be orange, I guess, as well. Okay. Pink will need an 8. Does it have to get its 8 from the corner down there? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it could get it from there. That would be a heck of a march. But it is possible. I can't count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then yellow could have that 8. Green would have to probably scoop those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would give that to orange, and that would make that work out. And then these would definitely have to be orange then. Actually, well, yeah, I think so. Because that would be a new color over here. This would. So it'd loop like that. Alrighty. Oh, this is not 9 though. It's not 9 because we know 9 is up here. So now it is not orange, and that is orange. That should complete orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And this becomes 4, and that becomes 9. And now we get a 2, 4 over there. So if this is pink, it's 7. If it's green, it can be whatever. But these two cannot be pink. So they have to become green. That is a 6, 7 now. Wiggle, wiggle. Yellow. Yellow can't squeeze up this way. Oh, actually, if it did, if it did go up here, it would have to go up again. Would that trap? And then I guess it could step over. No, it cannot. So I think it would trap pink. It would definitely trap pink. So in that case, as in yellow cannot grab that cell, then I think that that has to be a single cell, and yellow will grab these. I think is how that would have to be. Because even if yellow cannot grab that, that part is true, it would block pink. Because it would be unable to grab that, because there would be a little bitty 2-cell region, and that is no go. So even if it has all these, it has to have that one too. That's 4, 7, 8, 9. So it doesn't mean that it necessarily has to have that one though. But it does have to have those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it could have that one, or it could have that one. But that is that for now. And then this is no longer 8. So this one is, and this will have a 1, 2, 5. Which, so the 9 comes out. This is, so this is 1. Because it already has a 2, 5. So this becomes 2. And now this becomes 5. This will also become 1 now, so it is a different region. 9 is now over there. Oh, and that's broke. Dang. Okay, let me rethink yellow. Must have goofed that. That's definitely not 4. 7, 2 is making 9. I hope I didn't get that part wrong. I mean, I'm pretty confident orange couldn't go up there to take that entire line. So I was thinking here, I mean, yellow can't grab the entire line. So if yellow goes here, it would be unable to get that one. Which means yellow has to grab this one. I mean, it has to be 3 like that. It has to be. That can't be 9, so that can't be 8. So that becomes 8. But in doing that, because 8 has to have a 1 on it, but it already has a 3. Sure that it can't grab the 8, right? The 8 by itself. It would definitely block pink in. It would only have a max of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are yellow. That would have to be yellow. That cannot be 8. So that has to be 8. Now this cannot be 9. And we have to have 1, 2, 5. So that does have to be 1. There's already a 5. And that breaks the 9, 9. Or why can't 1 go over here? Hold on. 1 is not immune over there. This has... It's 1. This one was marked because... I'm okay here. This one was marked because this could not be an 8-1 and be a region, I think is what it was. I was just misunderstanding my mark. I forgot that that's been a long time ago. So that became 1 on that side. That is 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has to come out 1, even if it does get that one. This will be a different color. It could be pink. Pink could come on down here and go on in there. It might even, instead, it might even grab that. Although, that's a good question. Is this a new region? And it would block pink again, wouldn't it? So this is in fact pink. Doesn't necessarily have to get that one still, but it won't get that one now. And I think even if it does, yeah, even if it does get that, it still has to come out. So that will be, so those become orange. Now orange comes out, so it has at least one cell of that. And this guy, now hold on. I said that's not a new color, but that doesn't mean that belongs to pink yet, because yellow could grab it. But we assume it does for the sake of needing to grow this region. We can't do that, I guess. We have to know that first. Okay, then we ask ourselves this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 cells. We ask ourselves, can yellow grab 9? It can't get it there. It can't put it there. It can't put it there. So yellow has to be that. So now we know, and that should be 9, 4, 5. It is. And so now that could definitely get that 9. And just might. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we don't get a forced move. We have 4 and 8. So 8 is here, 4 is here. This only has one digit, which is 8. Could still be yellow. Um, 1. 1 is going to be hard for pink to get, unless it grabs that. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it can't be any of those. So we have to grab that for pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll have one more digit. Is there anything else that's going to be hard for it to get? We need 2, 3, 7. We can get either one is still good, but that one is a 2 or 3. Making a combo. So these are 5, 8. Orange comes out. Can draw a border here. Not quite done with pink. Still unsure if that's a new region or yellow. I guess yellow can't be the top part of whatever that region is. Oh, if this is a new color, then it takes the entire region, so that has to be yellow. Now the question is, does it need... That can only be 2, 3, 6. So that can't be by itself. So that cannot be yellow. So we get a line there. and that can't be yellow. So yellow needs to continue outward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has to go one more. So that one becomes finished. And we'll get a 6 or 7 here. So we're working with 7 or 8. And so we can't have a 5 or a 6 there. So we cannot have a 2. If it was 3, we cannot have a 4 or a 5. So it cannot be a 3. So we have 8, and that is 2. That will be 6, so it is not pink. That gets a border, it becomes green. This one becomes 3. That one becomes 7. And now we need a 2. I think we're at 8. And so that is 2. And it is also pink and finished. And this one became 3, 2, 3. And we have 2 3s right here. So this, it is a new color. I don't think we'll touch green. It cannot be that region, so it comes out to there. And so this could be orange though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 regions so far. So we do get one more eventually. So that is 4, 9. Okay. Orange has to get out. It's like hail. Can this loop around? Oh, I can. I don't see any overlapping numbers. That is a possibility. Green. It's missing 8. And 7. Oh man, I hope it wasn't there. I hope it wasn't that one. Oh no, it couldn't have. Ooh. Could that have been green? If that was green, the line could have left, went into pink, and came back into green. Ooh, I don't know if that's orange. Don't know if that's orange. It is possible for that to be green. Okay, we will see. We will see. I mean, if it wasn't green, we'd have to maybe get a 7 here and an 8 here. It would also work. But that is possible though to be green. It would just be re-entering the region sum. I need to leave that for now. I do believe. Okay. Can I think about a 9? This is not, this is fully marked. So this should have one digit left. It is a 7. This should have one digit left, which is probably 8. It's not 2, 3, or 6. So, yeah, that is tricky. Okay, this is not one, this is not a lot of numbers. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, or 9. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, or 9. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or 9. Ooh, this can be 1. 1, 4. That's 1 or 4 only. This is 1, 6, 9. Oh, it's not 9. Didn't see that at the bottom there. 1, so it's not quite 1, 4, 5. No, not quite a combo. Okay. We have 2 digits up here, and they are going to be 1 and 6. This will not be on its own. No, that's surprising. If it is 11, oh, we could have 2, 3, 6. It would not be 8. It could be 11. What if it had 3? Um, mm, but these two will be part of a region, which is going to tell me this, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So green can actually not be that 7, 8. I'm glad I caught that. So green does get that. That becomes finished. And now, I mean, this is definitely a different color. We can probably make it red. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 regions. Okay, so this and this might be red. If it is not red, wouldn't it have to be red? Maybe not. It could be orange over here. Oh no. It could not. Okay, orange does not go here. And that's gonna make, because we know that at least these two are a region. Maybe even that one. But it's not orange here now. If it was a different color, wouldn't it? And then this different color could not touch that. So it would have to be cramped up in here, and that would be suffocating these guys. So that has to be red. And then maybe that one too. Probably could be. If this is... If that is that going to be 7 and 1? If it's 7, 1, 8, we would have 9, 10, unable to make 10. 11, we could make 11 with 9, 2. So maybe. And 8, 14. So if it was 3 digits with 7, 1 here, that would be 3. If it is 7, 4 though, we can make that right off the bat with 6, 2, 3. If it is 7, 4 and another, 11, 12, 13 won't work. 14 won't work. 17 won't work. So it's not, if it is 7, 1, it has to be 3, 9, 2. And that it cannot be, because it would be 7, 1, and then, no wait, that could be 3, that would be 6, that would be 2, so that would be alright. Um, okay. We can't get 2, 3 though. Red does not get those two. Red could get that one. But then, oh well, I guess it could escape like that if it was 3. Green over here is like, I need some digits. Would like some. Let's do Sudoku. If able. Might not be able. 3 is in one of these top two. So I think 3 has to be, well, I already know it has to be in one of those. It did get 3 on that line though, which is good. 4. Five, top 3, top 3, okay, 6, top 2, top 4, top 2. Top 2 are done for 6. Goes in one of those. One of those. Oh, what about yellow? It needs a 6. Now that becomes 1. Now that becomes 6. And now we can only get one of these. Does it have to be the top one? 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do this first. That became 4. So we're at 11. So this can be 2, 3, 6. Or what was the other one? 11 could have went with 11, 12, 13. We can't make it. 14, can't make it. 17, can't make it. So that is 2, 3, 6. And that will be 9. That will become 5, 9. And this will be a color that is not red. I guess those 3 could grab that though. But red is going to be smushed into this area. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, right. So I don't think that it could come up like this and gather the top, because green cannot take both of these. Then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We don't have enough to get all of those. So green has to come up to the top. Although, does it have to? Yeah, I think 5. Could it do that? And this be the new region? No, because then red would have to go that way and it can't. So green cannot go to there. So green has to go along the top. At least to there. This becomes 1. That becomes 6. So now we get 6 up here. We get 2, 3 there. So green cannot go there. And red is confined, if you will. It cannot cross those. So are we maxed out? That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are. Then that has to be red. That has to be red. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Red has a 5 and an 8, so that is green. That'll get a border. and it won't get that one because then red can't get that one. So that becomes green, and that should finish green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9. So now these two should need, yeah, that just maxes red out. So that is done. And now this should be, oh, that can be orange. We don't have our maximum, well, we have a digit here, which is 1. 2 has to go here by Sudoku. We have a 5-8 pair, so these will be 4, 7, 9. So that is 4, 7, that is 4, 7, 9. We know the arrangement of these now, so we get the arrangement of these also. We get a 3 on this line. Do we have 9 regions? I need one more, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do need one more. So where can it not reach? Orange could be, okay, orange cannot go down here now because that would make one entire region on there. So I can color this pink. It needs out. One cannot be orange again. So it comes on out. There's no way pink can be up there. That would just be crazy talk, wouldn't it? So it needs those. And that should be putting it close to max. That is 8, so it has to grab this one so there can be a region boundary at all. And it also finishes it. So everything else there is pink, and all of our regions are finished. And this now has, it has 1, 2, 3, it needs 4, 5, 7, 9. So this one can only be 7. And this will be 4, 5, 7, 9 as well. This one only has one digit left, which is 8. So we get our 5, 8 over here. 4. Get a 5 in orange. And that's a 4 now. So get those all sorted. And that should just about do it. That was an awesome puzzle. I do enjoy the chaos constructions. And that one had a neat break-in. I feel like that puzzle flowed well from this first little deal. Although that almost got me in the end. I really thought that was a different region. So I almost screwed up that coloring. Luckily it didn't break early, or luckily I didn't ruin it earlier. And caught that it could go kind of either way. But yeah, the flow of this puzzle from here onto like down in this corner somewhere with the region sums, I thought that was really cool. That was Region Sum and Quadruples Chaos by Mellow Robinson. There will be a link below in the description. And like and subscribe if you enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye.